Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumen here back again with another episode of the Barrow AFC Career Mode Season 4. Today we start off in December with a game against Leeds. We'll also play West Ham and Brighton. And then I think I'll leave it there, and next episode we'll do these three games before we get into the January transfer window, where I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. We currently sit in third place in the league, so we're not doing too bad. We were actually pushing up the table. Obviously we played Leeds last season in the FA Cup. It was a pretty easy game for us, to be fair. We're going to go with our strongest lineup possible to kick this one off. Do I have Ellen Road? Does it come into the game? No, I don't, because I've already started this save. Unfortunately, Ellen Road is now in the game. However, I've still got East Point Arena, because it wasn't in the game, obviously, when I started this save, which was earlier in the game. But nothing huge. We've got Caprio and goal, Delane, Phillips, Gould and Stuart Dallas at the back, Stroik in the midfield, Rafinha, Click, Gotts and Alioski behind Bruno Duarte. On the bench, Tyler Roberts, Hamill, Luke Ayling, Zambo and Greaser, Sam Greenwood. But again, like I say, nothing too incredible. You already know our team, so I won't bother showing it. Let's get into this one against Leeds. Oh, Rimmon Hotter does get his foot to that one, but doesn't win it. That's a good ball through. And as I said, every team looking for a win. Poor defence. Really, really poor defence. But good finish by Gotts. But really, you have to say, our defence literally didn't do anything that game. That bit there. Ted Mengi and Ben White are all over the place. Ben White then goes the wrong way completely as the ball gets played into Robbie Gotts. And early on in this game, we are already 1-0 down to 19th place Leeds United. Drew Yearwood can find Aaron Hickey on the overlap.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here.
I'm going to have to put this one into the box. Do put it deep. Why are you leaving, Hickey? You could easily get to that one, and you do. Ah, I wanted that to go to Elliott, but it goes to Asai Samuel instead. He can't actually do anything with it. Can he play that too direct? Elliott can beat his man, though.
Promising sequence.
Not exactly the fake shot I wanted from him. Still on it. I think Junior Adamu might be offside, and he's blazed that over the bar anyway. Find Ben White, Andy Rimmon Hotter, back to Zach Jules, finds Elliott. Drew Yearwood powering into the box. Drew Yearwood, let's go! We had started to pick up after me saying that I wasn't enjoying us. I wasn't. I didn't think we were playing particularly well, but that's a nice bit of play. Interplay between the boys, and we finally find our way through. Drew Yearwood can smash home. Nice little play. Good for it. Was a big first touch from Drew Yearwood. I think it might have actually just got away from him, but he controls it. That's his first goal of the season, actually. Thought he'd already scored, but
and just 1 minute of time added on for
here's Czech Sumahoro. We know he can finish. Oh my god, that was the wrong time for me to say that. We've seen him finish one before, but that is absolutely atrocious from Sumahoro. What the hell is he aiming for? That was horrific, that shot. My god. 1-1 at Elland Road or New East Point Arena. It's a bad pass from Leeds though, and we're going to get the ball back with Junior Adamu here. Aaron Hickey now. So we're going to give me an option in the middle. We're going to go back post. Oh, great save by the keeper. It's a good connection on the header from Elliott, but it's a great save by the keeper. Sumahoro's got to react a bit quicker there, surely. Good ball around the corner to Asai Samuel. He can spin. But he will find the ball back to Junior Adamu. It's a terrible, 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 terrible first touch from Adamu. What has he done there? Absolutely tragic first touch. What the bloody hell? Give Elliott a little bit for a rest. See if Austin Gale can refine some form. Drew Yearwood with his second goal to give us the lead. I wasn't sure if he was onside on that one, to be honest. I saw him make the run around the corner, thought I'd try and play it into him. He is onside. We do have a 1-0, one goal lead, not 1-0 lead. 2-1. Calvin Phillips and the fullback can all come across to cover Connor Chaplin's run, and Drew Yearwood just powers it near post. Starts spinning into the middle, actually, interestingly enough. Drew Yearwood with his second goal of the season in the same game that he got his first. Stuart Dallas gave him the run of the wing. And try and find Connor Chaplin at the back post. Can't find it. That should be the end of the game. And there it is. We come away with the 2-1 win over Leeds. Tough game, to be fair. Leeds played fairly well. Pushed us and got the early goal. However, we do manage to come back thanks to a pretty good performance from Drew Yearwood in there. That sees us move up to second over Liverpool right now by 2 points, which is pretty mad considering I was only sort of hoping that we'd be able to survive in the Champions League. I'm getting ahead of myself now. Survive in the Premier League, and now we're with 16 games down, we're somewhat contending. I don't think we'll continue to contend, however, we are contending currently. Got some training to do, and then I'll hop back in when we're in the next game. Accidentally cancelled my recording again, pressed the wrong key binding. Loan offer here for David Ajomo. 2-year loan. Yeah, we'll send him out on loan if he'll leave. As I said, David Ajomo rejects his loan deal, as I thought he probably would. Now a loan deal for Shehu. He rejected his... No, he accepted his loan deal. No, he rejected his last loan deal. Yeah, that was it. It went through, but he didn't want to go to Fenerbahce, which was quite surprising considering that Fenerbahce are a decent enough team. West Ham currently sit in 10th place. We need to remember what we do want to do is bring Arzani up to the bench. I imagine West Ham are going to have some decent players. They usually make some pretty good signings. You know our team, so I don't need to read it out to you. It's the same team we've been playing for the past couple games. Drew Yearwood doing a really good job to keep Austin Gale out of the team. I might start giving Austin Gale a couple more games here or there. However, Drew Yearwood has just been playing great. I mean, obviously he got 2 goals in his last one, so to be fair, there's no real reason for me to want to drop Drew Yearwood in favour of Austin Gale, considering Austin Gale hasn't been incredible. The West Ham starting lineup: Lewis Maximino in goal, Kufal, Lascelles, Mancini, Goyata and Fornals at the back. Bowen, Exposito, Horta and Anderson with Munir up top. Souček, Antonio Mustafi on the bench, Nathan Holland. Pretty decent. I'd say not the paciest back. Again, I'm seeing a lot of back fives recently. Didn't think we'd be playing against a lot of our sort of formations. Thought there'd be a lot more 4-back formations. However, we've played a lot of 5-backs in this league. Go on, watch me near. We know he can get in behind.
Always nice to have the points in the bag. Let them.
Speaking of which, again, bad defender from me. That one's on me, to be honest. I pretty much let Munir have space in the middle to finish that one. Don't really know where my head went there, to be honest. That was just really, really bad from me. That's all I can say. Felipe Anderson holds on to it well. It's a good ball into the middle. Ben White I pulled over to the side because I thought they were going to go through that side. However, Munir tucks away for his 7th goal of the season. And once again, we have to come back from 1-0 down. We actually did start with some good passing moves. I don't know why Elliott and Asai Samuel, however, are currently still in the exact same spot, because that's not very helpful for us.
A good strike came off the
Good.
inside of the first
They're
post,
good at putting in those sort of last-ditch-ish challenges. Good challenge in there from Ben White, though. Asai Samuel should be able to get the run on Boyata here. Good first touch, and a very good second touch, because the second touch is a finisher, Asai Samuel. 1-1. We have equalised again after going behind. Just like the Leeds game. Hopefully, like the Leeds game, we can go on to find a winner.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent
It's
move to
an easy ball down the line.
Fornals
hasn't got a lot of pace
out
out there, so we know Asai Samuel can match up well against him if Boyata comes across to cover the middle.
One apiece on this match.
Junior Adamu comes across, doesn't win it.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of
Andy
damage here.
Rimenhotta tries to get across that one, can't do it. Does get to this one though, and can find Drew Yearwood. He can find Aaron Hickey, who should be able to go down this wing. Find Junior Adamu. There's Asai Samuel with a great ball into Elliott's path. And Elliott is going to give us the lead after a good assist from Asai Samuel. As I said, we went 1-0 down. I was hoping we could come back and get another goal to go ahead like the Leeds game. And we do, but this time in the first half.
Well, here it is again.
Just a quick bit of play, and look, once they step up, they don't have the pace to get back to stop our front three. Good, well-placed shot by Elliott for his 10th goal of the season, and gives us the lead in 27th. We're trying to go for the 1-2 between Adamu and Asai Samuel. However, it's going to be half-time. Asai Samuel's got a knock and is a bit tired anyway, so we're going to bring him off and let Connor Chaplin play out the second half alongside Junior Adamu. 2-1 up. I'd like to hold on to it. Keep the win streak rolling. Good foot in there by Yearwood, but doesn't win the ball wholly. Jared Bowen now.
Edu Exposito.
Forward comes Munir again, but Ben White once again has been all over him, as I said. Drew Yearwood can play a great ball through to Junior Adamu, and Junior Adamu is going to finish them every single time. 3-1. We're running away with it. Easy so far. Well, not easy because we conceded, but an easy ball through for sure. Look at that great ball from Drew Yearwood. Bobbles all the way through and then just powered home by Junior Adamu. 15th goal of the season. 3-1 to Barrow. 50th minute. Can we build on it? Can we get some more goals, boys? Can we push ourselves even higher than we currently are, even though we're currently defying all expectations, I would say. Tadem Mengi tries to step out. It's going to foul his man. He's going to go in on Thomas Souček again. Thomas Souček holding the ball very well. Fornals coming forward now, trying to find Felipe Anderson. Zach Jules is going to be able to smash this one clear. And it's going to fall to Junior Adamu because they've got basically no defenders back. Here goes Connor Chaplin. Oh, good save. Drew Yearwood. Good block again. Oh, Rimenhotta. Alright, Rimenhotta's coming off next available chance. Andy Rimenhotta stepping in very well though with the defending there. That's what we want him on the pitch for. Munir coming forward here. Ben White. I'm not sure I agree with that one, to be honest. I think that's a little bit of a giveaway from the game there. I covered him about as well as possible, and I put a challenge in before he took the shot, but it's going to be 3-2, whether I agree with it or not. Like here. I think Ben White should win that. I'm not sure that's legit from the game, to be honest. I think Ben White should probably win that one.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
Tricks all over the place from Felipe Anderson right now. And the last attack of the game is going to go to West Ham here. Zach Jules gets in with a very good tackle, and we're going to play the ball out with Ronaldo Vieira, and we're going to walk away with the 3-2 win. It was a bit tough towards the end, however, I think deserved on our part, to be honest. West Ham didn't really, they literally had 2 shots and scored both. They didn't really do anything to trouble us, so, you know, here's what it is. That win actually takes us top of the table in the Prem, somewhat unbelievably, by 1 point, because City drew with Liverpool. That is not something I expected was going to be happening this season. Great performance, Connor. Oh, Sai Samuel's broken his toe and he's going to be out for 3 months. That's a pretty big loss for us. Sporting have come in for Jonathan Panzo for 6 million. Let's go and negotiate. I wonder if I can get a little bit more. 0.2. They're willing to go 7.2, so Jonathan Panzo could be joining Sporting in January as well. That would give us a decent chunk of money to probably go and sign a backup for his position. That done. We've got Brighton coming up here. Another loan offer for Ojimo. We'll see if he accepts this one. However, they want a loan to buy, and I'm not willing to do that. Just a loan, please, guys, if you wouldn't mind. We play Brighton now. They're currently down in 12th. As we know, we will not have any Asai Samuel for this game. Allen coming up to the bench to be our rotational striker. Arzani also coming up to the bench, which would make me think, because they no longer have European football, those big players decided they didn't want to stay. You know our lineup, however, I'll let it play through because that's just the way it goes, so that we can see the Brighton team. Sorry. Austin Gale getting a start in this one. His chance to prove to me he's still got what it takes. Christian Walton at the back three, Lamptey, Ostergaard, Dendonka, Ndika, Carbonic, Alzate, Moder and McAllister in the midfield, Locadia and Chalov up top. Yusuf Poulsen is on the bench actually, as well as DePaul. Why are those 2 players on the bench? So Mahari stepping across that one. Tedder Mengi steps in there well. Alright, Austin. This is where you used to be dangerous for us. Can you be dangerous for us there again? Finds an alright ball out to Connor Chaplin. Got to be honest, Chaplin wasn't making the greatest run. Junior Damu gets on this one after Connor Chaplin's cross is palmed out by the keeper. There's Connor Chaplin again. That's not what I wanted from you, Connor. Austin Gale, I need you to be getting in there quicker, to be honest, and trying to take that ball off their toes. Zach Jules should be doing better there, but doesn't, and they're going to score. Zach Jules with a huge defensive mistake. I don't know why he doesn't deal with that ball after he gets it. He lets it deflect off him. Fedor Chalov with his 2nd goal of the season. And for the 3rd time in this episode, we are 1-0 down. But that, you have to chalk up purely to Zach Jules being stupid at the back with the ball. Don't know what he's planning there. The ball drops literally... Oh, Austin Gale. Think it's probably time for Austin to be moved on. However, he has not been performing, and the money would be a big, big plus for us. That's a good pass this time. And Junior Damu goes through and equalises. After I just said that I didn't think he was performing, he actually manages to step up for us and do well. Good slide through from Austin Gale after I just slated him, and it's a good finish from Junior Adamu. He's always going to finish those one-on-ones pretty much. 16 goals for the season. Right, Austin, you've had the mess up, you've had a good bit of play. Can we get more of the good pieces of play from you, less of the mess ups? Junior Adamu, Austin Gale, the old link up. It's not a good shot. He just doesn't... I don't know what it is. It just seems like on the ball he's just not quite where he was. Maybe it's because he hasn't played, but he just seems a little bit off the pace. Roman Hotter tries to get that, but Ted and Mengi reads that incredibly well. Zach Jules on this one. Roman Hotter with a big mistake. Oh, Lacadia was coming onto it, but what a great challenge. Ben White now.
White.
Zach Jules. He's going power forward with this one, Zach Jules. We find Czech Sumahara around the outside. He can lay that in to Connor Chaplin. Tries to chip his man, but it drops to the back post off the palm from the keeper, and Junior Adamu can head it in. I tried to chip the keeper because I saw him coming off his line, but he did recover. However, Junior Adamu is at that back post to head it in after the keeper palms it.
He's a bit unlucky, to be fair. I feel for him a bit. It's just fallen in
Don't know what the
place, and
defender
it
is
pays the
doing there.
ultimate price.
Ostergaard, I think it is. Don't know. He's just sort of sidestepping. Doesn't really try to go across to win that ball. Junior Adamu ends up getting a free header at the back post, and we are 2-1 up now after being 1-0 down again. I don't want to continue the trend of us needed to concede to score. However, in this episode, it has helped us a fair bit, you would have to say. Ruben Hotta started bursting forward, but the referee decided that was enough. We take another 2-1 lead into half-time. We need to expand on it in this half, though, because Brighton have been dangerous. We've been lucky in there with some challenges. Zakirion for Locadia. Here they come. Oh, he stepped out at the last minute. I just pressed to play that through ball, but Ndika stepped up. Can he play that ball around the corner to Junior Adamu? It takes him a bit wide. Junior Adamu powers one. Sumahara is going to get it. Oh, Austin Gale trying to go for one of those classic curls to the back far corner.
Crossing possibilities.
Williams here. Oh, that's a very strange ball. Ruben Hotta can knock it down to Sumahara, though. He can lift it. Oh, Junior Adamu coming in at the back post. And that's going to be the end of the game. We walk away with another close win. 2-1. I think it was, what, 2-1, 2-1 and 3-1 this episode? Close one. Brighton only having one shot the entire game. They did score it, so you could say they're efficient, or you could say that they got dominated. I would go with the latter. Panzo is going to be joining Sporting in January, so that's another 5 million added to the 6 million I believe we've already made. That sees us stay top of the table, 1 point in front of City, which is just mind-blowing to me. I honestly just can't believe we're even anywhere near the top of the table, let alone sitting there comfortably. However, that is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to catch you in the next one, and peace.